Hey guys, it's Jojo here again, and I have another war recap for us. This time against the clan Clash for Cash, and here it is. So after looking at some of their bases, we had thought that they would have put up more of a fight, but the guys over at Chaos Hammer really brought their A game, and we just didn't 3-star their number 1 base. They're number 9, 10, and 15. And then those were all Town Hall 9s, and then the rest of the Town Hall 8s. And I think there was a couple Town Hall 7s were 3-starred. So the first attack that we all thought was pretty cool was this one here on Bench Warmer by our new Town Hall 10, or newish Town Hall 10 Doc Holiday. So what he's going to do is he's going to get the easy CC lure, and then he'll pull them out with an archer. And then I guess he decides to then drop his queen and then have his queen with her healers take care of them. So as you can see, there's only 1 point defense, and then those barbs and archers, and the healers are able to keep her nice and strong. So at this point, she's gonna be taking out some more of those trash buildings. And right here, when she steps in to take out that air defense, the rest of the CC is lowered. And because of the witch, it was taking longer than he would have liked, I guess, and so I guess he dropped his rage just so that he could take them out very quickly while the queen is being targeted by 1 point defense, and took out the rest of that troops pretty fast. So he drops 1 golem, then the wall breakers, then drops out the giants and Valks, and some wizards right behind them just to clean up as the giants head towards the defenses. Then he drops the king. All this time the queen has cleared out a bunch of trash buildings and is now breaking through the wall to come join the rest of the troops. So right in the core he dropped a rage, so that the Valks and wizards and giants and king were able to knock out that town hall very quickly. Then drops a heal right where there was a giant bomb, so the Valks and the king were able to live through that. The queen is following behind, knocking out the rest of those trash buildings. They're able to walk out and then go into the second compartment through the weaker walls. So the queen, still, from her distance, able to continue knocking out those trash buildings. The Valks are doing an amazing job at knocking out buildings faster than the king can even get to them. And then right here, when the king and queen meet up, the healers decide to thankfully go and heal the king because he was getting low on health, and so that worked out great. So the queen is full health, the king is now full health, and the healers are healing everything. So that's just taking over they just keep knocking out all the buildings, and from there you can see that was an excellent 3-star Town Hall 10 attack by Doc. Good job. So the next one that we had liked was our guy Ty here again with his GoWiWi, and he takes out. Oh, I should have said that the attack on the Town Hall 10 was a fresh attack, and this one is as well. So it was in the first hit we were able to knock them out with 3 stars. So here he opens up the core and a bunch of the defenses with the 4 earthquakes, drops out 4 golems, some wizards to create the funnel so that everything goes in when those wall breakers are able to open up the wall. Then drops his king, his queen, and then his witches and CC max witches. So they're all gonna head in, and then right when the CC is lured, he drops a rage and a heal on all the troops, and they're able to knock out the balloon and that dragon extremely quickly. And as you can see, it basically just takes the time where the golems are out in front, tanking for all the troops behind. They're just going from compartment to compartment as the defenses are found. The skellies are doing a lot of damage as they come in contact because of the sheer number of them. I believe that as they come in contact with any type of building, it just gets knocked down really quickly. So there you can see that he has a lot of witches, and all his golems are still up. Yep, all his golems are still up. His witches are still creating all those skellies because the golems are there tanking for them. And then the queen just comes right behind and it keeps knocking out the defenses. So now there's only a couple, 4 more defenses, and they target the skellies as the queen comes behind and knocks them out with the witches and wizards, of course. Because the skellies are much faster, they just tend to run out ahead, and then everything targets them and keeps the rest of the troops safe. So it has been working for Tyson's, and I believe he said he's going to be trying to do the same thing in the current war that we're in. So as you can see, there's just a couple more defenses, and that's it. With that much troops, it's over. Good job, Ty. And the very last Town Hall 9 attack that we're going to be doing is this one here on number 5, the other JoJo, by our guy Cal. And this was also a fresh attack. So he lures the clan castle with 1 hog, and then does the double poison. So we're just gonna speed that up while he drops 1, waits a few seconds, and then drops the second just to knock out the dragon. And then from there, he lets out his 2 golems in this area from 3 to 6 wizards to create the funnel, knock out all those trash buildings so that his king and his queen are able to head into the base. He lets out his wall breakers, they open up the wall, and then all the troops start coming in. So then he drops his jump so the king can get to the queen, to the enemy queen, and takes her out very quickly. And right as soon as the queen is knocked out, he starts deploying his hogs pretty heavy for the first half. Drops a heal where right under like 8 defenses. So the hogs are soaking up all that heal in for all that time. And then he goes ahead and reinforces the hogs a little bit from the back end, drops a heal as well where he believes there was a giant bomb, and then does it again for the second giant bomb that will be triggered there. But his hogs were under heal for most of that time, and as you can see, he has a ton of hogs. 3 of the giant bombs have been detonated, and right there he loses a bunch, but there's enough to make it a 3-star. Great job, Cal. Then the last attack that we'll be sharing is one here by Jesse James on number 20. This was a cleanup attack, and it is a GoHo. So what he does is he lures the clan castle with one hog and then drops the double poison. So we'll just speed that up. Actually he uses one poison because there was no dragon, so it was just some ground troops and then the balloons, and those are able to be knocked out with one poison. There is one archer that was not covered in the poison, but the wizards are gonna knock her out very quickly. So then he had let out his golem, opened up the base with some wall breakers, threw in his king to knock out those defenses, and then and I believe then he starts his hog deployment. He just does, 4 or 5 hogs for each defense, and then right when they're all together, he drops a heal for them to be able to make use of that heal. He's already dropped a few wizards, starting the cleanup process already. His witches are inside the base, knocking out defenses and trash buildings. And his hogs, I mean, he has a lot of hogs for those few defenses that are left. And because he knew where there was that giant bomb, it was just a single giant bomb, so he's able to pre-heal the area, so his hogs were completely safe against that giant bomb. And from there, you can see it's just cleanup time. It was really well executed, and good job, Jesse. That's it, guys. I hope that you guys enjoyed the war plays that we chose to represent this war, and I hope that we have a successful upcoming war. Take care. Bye.